Hi, everyone. Right out the bat, getting check-ins. How's it going, everybody? It feels like it's been so long since I've seen you guys. Basically, yeah, like it's been 3 days since last time I saw you guys. So yeah, it's crazy. It feels like I haven't seen you in forever. Hello. How are you guys doing? I'm even late to today's stream. I am very not used to streaming on Mondays. I am everywhere. I'm late. I'm discombobulated. Double streams again. Oh, great. That's great for the brain. That's one way to get your to train your brain for multitasking. That's one way to do that. Yeah, let me know how you guys are doing. I'm doing good. I was just really busy with chores today. Usually Mondays, like every time I'm off stream, I use that time to just do stuff like, like life and stuff like that. And Monday today just happened to be a really busy day. So, you know what? It's fine. Let's keep streaming at the same time. I stream at the same times all the time. So, I think I did. Actually, I was going to say I did that first. All right. The other person you're watching is copying me, but that's not true. That's actually not, that's not true. But, anyways. I have should we and she streams almost every day. Dang, that's hard, man. I can't do that. I have other responsibilities. If I could stream every day, I could. I think that would be great for like my growth, but I'm artist first and other person first and then streamer. But anyway, I have some Ollie, since you're here and I have your attention, I have something to tell you. You know how we said we weren't gonna skip in Genshin? I didn't do this on purpose, but I did accidentally walk my way into Sumeru. I randomly walked my way into Sumeru because I'm in Leeway, right? So there's this chasm thing that you can do, and they're like, oh, you can walk into a chasm, and I was like, oh, it's at the very edge of where my map is, or where my map is visible, so let me go to the Statue of Seven so I can just see where I am on the map. So I walked over and I was like, oh my god, this path is great. It's all green. There's mushroom pigs, which are very cute, by the way. And then I didn't realize I was in Sumeru until it told me, and I was like, oh, I'm in Sumeru. Oh god, how did I get here? But okay, I need to ask. I'm not gonna do any of the quests or anything because that's skipping, and I didn't want to skip. I just happened to stumble upon it. But in order for me to get Bennett's free skin for this event, right, I kind of have to travel across to that. So, or unless, is there another way to go around that? Because literally, like, Leeway is like all the way to the right, and then the event where the resort is all the way to the left of the map, and I'm like, fuck. Is there a free waypoint? I haven't seen it, but there is a TikTok where someone had to swim all the way across the ocean to get this quest, and I'm like, shit, I'm worse. I am worse. We're gonna have to. One, I don't have anyone that can swim that far, so we're gonna have to kayak across. But even before that, I have to somehow get through. I think it's Sumeru. I had to like somehow be able to cross Sumeru. But is there any way to combat that? Because otherwise, if I don't do this event, I had to buy the skin, right? So I want it while it's free, and I have Bennett, so it kind of works out. But we will have to cross into unknown territory, which feels so weird. There's a free waypoint? What? I did not know that. Oh, thank God. Wait, or I'm gonna have to look at that later because I did not want to cross. I did not want to cross the goddamn ocean. Oh God. Goddamn, that would have been awful. But yeah. We accidentally went into Sumeru and I didn't even realize, but I think I'm gonna really like it. Just seeing like the grassy area, like it was beautiful. I was just loving it. Literally just walking through that little path from the chasm into Sumeru, I was just like, wow, this is beautiful. Where am I going? I have no idea. I was like, am I going to some sort of dimension? What is this? And then all of a sudden it was like, in Sumeru, there's this thing, and I'm like, uh-oh. I can't believe I actually randomly walked to my... Not randomly. Like, I did go there purposely, but I didn't realize what I was doing before it was too late, so... So you can, like, see my map, and then all of a sudden, in Genshin, it's like, oh, Mondstadt, Leeway, and then this little area of Sumeru. Unfortunate, but you know what? It's fine. We're fine. We're Gucci. Also, Kingdom, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the check-in. Are we ready to get working? I have not touched this at all, so that's cool. I don't know if if you guys haven't seen on Discord, I've been working on OC stuff, and it's great. I'm having a great time. I showed my friend who's really into BL my new OCs, and she was so excited. She was like, I was telling her the premise of it. She was like, "Oh my god, I would read that." And I'm like, "You would? Would you read it?" So I wonder if I can become a yaoi artist. Who knows? Anyway, let's get to work. We're coloring and rendering today, but let me know. I would totally read it. That makes me happy. Oh, I need my sub view. Wait, I don't know if I showed you guys, but this is what my sub view looks like. Oh, my sub view. It's basically like all my references and stuff. You can see in like the little top corner. Not like every yaoi artist is an artist, but not all artists are yaoi artists. That's different. I've actually have never drawn yaoi, and how dare you assume, but I've never really fully drawn it. Just because I like it doesn't mean I draw it. That's different. But I don't mind tapping into that. Yeah, these are low key like my first like queer OCs, and I feel kind of bad about that, but it's fine. They're cute. Okay. Anyway, what are we coloring? We're coloring. La 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 la. I don't do much art on the computer anymore nowadays. I used to be just on the computer all the time, but lately I've just been on the iPad because it's easy. And also I was talking about my desk problem, how I don't like sitting in my chair for long periods of time. Uh-oh, what are we doing? Okay, coloring. Oh, Nicole, you... so many colors. We're listening to Plave today, by the way, guys. I have missed it. We used to listen to them a lot, but we've been dabbling on other bands. But we're back. We're back to Plave. What else has been going on in the world? I don't know. Let me know how you guys are doing. I don't know. I think like when I finish this charm, we may take a break from drawing charms and do OC stuff. Cause ever since I've been redesigning OCs and stuff like that, I don't have references of them, and I think that's important, especially as a character designer to have that. So after Nicole, I think we might take a break from making charms, and we'll make reference art sheets, character sheets. That's the term. Reference sheets for our OCs. My OCs. We had to make them kind of, not elaborate per se, but we had to make them kind of thorough, because that would be great for my portfolio. But yeah, I'm excited. Excited yet not excited. Reference sheets are they can be kind of tedious and boring, but they're very, very important. They're very important. Oh, okay. We're playing the Korean version of Chroma Drift. I thought we were playing the Japanese version, but alright. The weird thing about I feel bad about this. I wonder if people who have OCs do this, where you neglect all your other OCs when you make a new one, and that's how I'm kind of feeling, and I feel really bad. Because I was all about my 4 OCs, and all of a sudden these new guys roll into town, and I'm like, and I have forgotten my other OCs. Oh man, looks so cute. I know. He looks okay. It's because we don't have the line art color, but his mouth is supposed to be white. He is cute. There's a little bit of a painted detail. He has like painted stripes. Oh, I don't know how we're gonna do that because he also has like little marks like here, but they wouldn't really. I don't think they're gonna show up. I think we can skip it. But these bold white lines, we can do. Oh, you know what? I didn't even realize that you typed that wrong. Sorry. So that tells me, that tells you how much I'm paying attention. Or either that or like my brain just naturally corrected it. Great. Yeah, I'm really digging my new OCs. I do feel bad about my other ones, but you know, I love all my children equally. You know, they're just the new kids on the block and they need a lot of attention, you know. They're the babies, so they need more attention. But that doesn't mean I love my OCs any less because of them, you know? have to really parent talk that. Okay, I can't tell. Okay, we're gonna make this gray. We'll make this bow gray because I think Nicole's pants are supposed to be black. I don't know. I think I was being very specific about where we were coloring and what layer they're on, but now I'm kind of like, I don't give a fuck. In fact, maybe we should merge all these layers together because at this point they're all jumbled up. I just remembered that I was doing that. Okay, we'll do everything but the suitcase. How about that? We'll merge everything but the suitcase just to keep everything in place. Oh, and maybe not the blush and the skin tone. Okay. Oh, this one. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. I haven't played Zenless in a little bit, or I haven't done anything too in depth. All I've really been doing lately is just. Okay, we're playing the. Oh. It feels like we're repeating songs, which technically we are, but this is like the Korean version versus the Japanese version. But anyway, what was I talking about before this? I got distracted. What was I saying before this? Oh, I legitimately forgot. I haven't like just did my dailies and stuff. Genshin, I've been playing a little more in depth because I'm trying to grind my weapons, get them all strong before I ascend. How's the Tamagotchi child? He is good. Actually, so on Saturday, I went out with a friend. I was gone all day, and I meant to take him with me to keep tabs on him. But I was in a rush in the morning, so I forgot. And by the time I got home, he was asleep, but I knew that he was upset. And my theory was correct because the next morning when I woke up, I've never seen this before, but he was so mad at me that he was in bed and he was facing the other way. So imagine Tamagotchi Suga from BTS and he's like in bed, like this is bed. And this is him like looking away from me and I felt really bad. I felt so sad for him. He was just so angry at me. But it's okay. We made up. I apologized. I fed him, and he's good. And I I hope that never happens. Oh my god, this is reminding me. Looking at a million reminds me. Do you guys know about this woman on TikTok? She's known as the Labubu lady or the 24 karat gold Labubu lady. I feel like even if you don't know who this woman is, you know who you know this audio, which is like, I have a 24 karat gold Labubu. That's her, right? And everyone was kind of like, oh, slay, that's funny. You know, she's making fun of like Labubus and, you know, like the craziness of it. But recently she was canceled because she made a KSI Labubu. But the way she did it was she made like a blackface Labubu, and that was insane. That was insane. That was crazy. Like a 180. Like we were all loving this woman, and all of a sudden she does this really inappropriate thing, and we're like, "Oh my god!" But it was crazy. What a turn. Okay, her belt is like a dark brown, I think. But yeah, that's what's going on in TikTok nowadays. Labubu, canceled. Not Labubu itself, but Labubu Lady, I guess, is canceled. That was insane. Like, I can't believe you would do that. Like, what? And it was called a KSI Labubu. That's so silly. That's dumb. What is it? Yeah, Monday or not Sunday, the Wi-Fi was being a little weird, and we did actually get it fixed. But the problem is, my mom works from home, and it's very important that she has the Wi-Fi or the Wi-Fi runs smoothly for her, or else she can't do her job. So I made the sacrifice to let her use the Wi-Fi while just so until she can finish up work. And that did cut into stream time, but I think that was more important. But I don't think anything was wrong. There was a little blip, like it was slow for a little bit, but after it reset, I think it fixed the issue. So nothing's like inherently wrong. Like we were low key kind of paranoid for nothing, but better safe than sorry, am I right? And well, I used that time. I used the stream time to work on other stuff. Self-sacrifice, exactly. I sacrifice for the greater good. You know? I was able to do some design stuff yesterday and work on some more, like, not personal projects, but projects outside of stream, which I was excited for. Okay, what are we doing? Well, we still have a lot of stuff to do with the briefcase. We're like not done with that. I don't know. I guess we'll finish up Nicole and then we'll finish up her briefcase. Then all we have to do left of this is what is that called? What the fuck is that called? Oh, do highlights, and then we can do something else. We can work on a different charm. Or we could do some OC sketching. I also don't mind that because we were talking on the Discord how maybe some sketches of these new OCs would be good. Just to feel out their vibes. It's so sad. Like, I was thinking about meme drawings I could do for these new OCs, but I didn't do that for my other OCs. I wrote OCs? I mean, okay, fine. I do want to, like, get the vibe done, or vibe check them at least. So that I can... Oops, I did not mean to rotate my... I didn't mean to rotate. Oh my god. Did I ruin? Oh, it's so askew. You guys can't see this, but I accidentally rotated my sub menu too hard. Okay, there we go. Okay. Maybe we'll sketch him out. Yeah, alright. After we're done with Nicole, which I don't think it'll take us that long. Creations of originality. Yeah. Yeah, it feels nice. I think I've mentioned this before, but it feels nice to make an OC after not doing that. Because basically all my current OCs are just redesigns of old ones that got revamped. So it's nice to make something that's basically new. From scratch, you know? I want to hear you talk about your OCs while you draw your OCs so I can obsess over your OCs. Good one. That's good. Fine. The problem is I don't have like a ton of stuff fleshed out about them. I have like a good idea, but I still need to work out the kinks. So like I mentioned on Discord, these new OCs, right? One's a vampire and then one's a Grim Reaper. And the Grim Reaper's trying to take the vampire's life because they're childhood best friends and he wants to be together in the underworld, in the afterlife together. But the thing is, okay, I forgot about this. For some reason in my brain, vampires are, to me, I forgot that they're technically undead. Therefore, they don't have souls, right? So it's like, what is this Grim Reaper trying to get? There's nothing for him to get. Or it's like, okay, like if I want that thing, if I still want that to happen, like I had to figure out a workaround. But I was like, yeah, you can guys see me brainstorm. You guys can see me brainstorm live. You guys can get to see my indecisiveness like all in real time, and it'll be great. Maybe he's trying to return him to the underworld or locate his soul again. Yeah, I did think like maybe the guy who turned the guy into a vampire would have his soul and therefore, he wants to go find it. It gets kind of dark. I'm not gonna lie. Their story is a little dark. Cause the Grim Reaper guy, he's dead. He killed. I don't know how much I can say without getting flagged or anything. But he what's the term that people use on China? On the lied and stuff. That's the thing. But the one thing that kept him on, or that wanted him to come back, was his friend. And all of a sudden now he can't come back. But his soul's not there. And I like the imaginary interaction in my head where it's like he's like it's like, all right, time to go, buddy. And it's like, bro, I don't have a soul. What? I don't have it. What do you mean you don't have it? What? I'm a vampire, bro. I don't, like, what did you think? I don't have my soul. Then where the fuck is it? Like there's that interaction in my brain. I don't think it would be that casual because my Mr. Vampire, Mr. Neon, that's his name. Neon, Nian. He's a bit serious. I keep having this, and I need to draw this out. But you guys remember how do I explain this? So Neon has heterochromia, so his eyes are different colors. But there's a meme on the internet where it's like, oh, I love your eyes. They're heterosexual or whatever, or I love your homophobic eyes. And I really want to draw. I really want to draw the Grim Reaper guy saying that to him because he's just like dumb. Go find it, bro. Yeah, go find it, bro. Like I don't have it. I mean, I think they would both be trying to find it for different reasons, though. Like there's this other overarching story to why they would both be trying to get his soul back. Homophobic cats. That's what I mean. Yeah. Or it's like, guys, I think my eyes are heterosexual. It's like, what? Or do you guys? Another one that I keep thinking about is the Sasa Lele one. It's like a sale sign that's like sail, sail, but the orientation's weird. So it's like sail, sail, or Sasa Lele. And I just imagine Mr. Luo, the fucking Grim Reaper guy. He's like, Sasa Lele. I need to draw these out, seriously, but they've been on my brain, and every time I think about it, I laugh to myself. I'm like, haha, that's so funny. Homophobic cats, yeah, that is. Guys, I think my cat's homophobic. It's got different eyes. Its eyes are different colors. I just think their interaction would be funny. It's like, oh, I love your homophobic eyes. And he looks at him like, what? The problem is that I first imagined the story to be a murder mystery, or, yeah, like a murder mystery, but I've never written a murder mystery before. I do dabble in them. I do watch a lot of them, and that's like one of my favorite genres. But writing them's kind of a different story, you know? But you never really know until you try, right? I think it's genetic. It runs in the family. What is that saying about me? Me as their mother. Whoops. On the internet, there was a vote to see who was the most handsome mobile game man. And the top 5 were all from Love and Deep Space, but the number 1 guy was Zane. My man. My man is the number 1 hottest mobile game character. But you know who was number 5? Mr. Scaramouche. So it's like this little like post, or this little like poster of all them together, and they're always, it's like all the Love and Deep Space guys, and then at the corner there's the Wanderer, Mr. Scaramouche. He is the 6th love interest. I thought that was funny. It's like all these Love and Deep Space guys, and then Scaramouche. There he is. I think it was via votes. And you know what? The voters, good taste. Good taste. Oh, I was trying to do something. I think something needed. There was like one pixel missing or something in her leg, but I can't remember where it was. Oh well, I don't see it anymore. This too is also missing something. Oh yeah, I am trying liquid IV today, and when I made it this morning, it actually gave me whiplash, and I almost like choked because I didn't mix it well enough, and all I got was salt, just straight up salt, and I almost choked and threw it away. I was like, what the fuck? And then I mixed it a little, and we're Gucci. We're Gucci. I know you told me, but I wasn't expecting it. I was like, oh, what is it? And I'm like, oh, it's the sodium. Sorry, I'm drinking it right now. It's not bad. It's not as tasty as like what Crystal Light. That's the other one that I was drinking before. Not as tasty, but it's better for you for sure. All the vitamins and stuff. Crystal Light is just straight up just flavoring and sugar. So I'll take liquid ivy over that. It's the strawberry lemonade flavor. 500 milligrams of sodium. That's, I mean, damn. I will be hydrated. I mean, I do have issues where my eye twitches once in a while, and that's due to lack of like electrolytes. So this might solve that. Gonna figure your dinner. Be looking. All right, have good dinner. Have good diddins. Let me know what you end up having. Okay. Oh yeah. Wait. That's what I was trying to figure out. Nicole's necklace. I think it's a dark blue, but it's just this diamond kind of thing, so it's hard to paint. But yeah, not bad. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll finish this like box and then we'll see. But I mostly use it for flavoring, but you know, it has vitamins, so I'll keep it. This will be less saturated. Yeah, this is way too bright. Her heart necklace is like a blue. Or at least in the game, it's blue. Did you guys see that Markiplier had to go on a live stream to explain, or not explain himself? It wasn't like more to like to apologize for his use of AI. I think there was a lot of misconception from like people about his AI usage and stuff like that, and I don't know. I was also kind of confused about that because Mark has always been like a guy who's like AI is bad, but then he also blatantly like uses it. So I'm glad. I don't know the full live stream or what he said, but I heard that. Well, you know, Markiplier always is like an upstanding guy, right? So he apologized. He understands what he did wrong and things like that, and you know, we're like no one canceled him, you know, which is good. A lot of people on the internet came on and be like, "We're canceling Markiplier," and everyone's like, "No, we're not canceling Markiplier. We're literally just having a discussion and we're criticizing him." So I'm glad that got figured out. I was gonna bring it up earlier because I always wanted to bring up AI and how that's not good, and Mark should know better. But he does know better. He does know better to an extent, and he's working on it. Okay, let's see if that worked out. That looks ugly. It kind of works, but it doesn't work on like a large scale. Oh, this is my favorite play song. It's kind of the weirdest one, not gonna lie. Or like from a from like a third party listening, it's kind of the weirdest one, but I love it. How was your guys' weekend? Oh yeah, I meant to talk about this, but I went to the Demon Slayer cafe and I talked about it a little bit on the Discord, but really like it was fun, right? But it was kind of expensive for something that was kind of okay. And I don't know, like it was fun, right? So basically the whole cafe turned itself into the Mugen train. So there were screens on the side, you were sitting in train seats essentially. Like super immersive, kind of cool, but other than that, like the event itself was okay, kind of fun. expensive. They had like a Sanford event, but you can only get it if you spent like a ton of money. And I was like, I'm not doing that. Ooh, I'll be okay. So my friend and I, we went. So we got 2 drinks. We got a Nezuko themed one and a Tanjiro themed one. We also got 2 bento boxes, which were beef flavored. Okay, if you guys have ever had Yoshinoya, that is what that essentially was. So it's just like shredded beef and like a sauce with like egg, tofu, and with a little side of ginger to eat it with. And it was okay. The food was okay. It's probably better than any other event that you will go to. I was expecting high quality food only because it was a cafe, right? So they obviously should be skilled in cooking or providing food. I'm trying to think of how to do this. How do I paint this in a way? But yeah, otherwise it was just okay. It was more fun than anything. But otherwise, like, okay. It was okay. There was also a churro. I didn't share this, but they had this churro. It was like Tanjiro sword or whatever, and it was like a matcha flavored churro with like strawberry dressing or syrup on it. Not good. It did not taste like matcha, and the strawberry sauce was too sweet. It was mostly just like a fun immersive thing to go to, but otherwise, not recommend. So that was my weekend. Otherwise, we just hung out. Went to the mall. I wanted to buy manga, but I actually did not. I actually didn't spend any money. I'm very proud of myself. I'm like, I'm broke and have student debt. I probably should not be buying anything. And I held out really, really nicely. I don't know what to do about this necklace. I think it's too small for anything to show up. We might just have to just add highlights to it and call it. Yeah, we'll probably just have to leave it like this. Alright, suitcase. Let's do this. We'll do the suitcase. We'll finish up the suitcase, and then we can get into highlights and adding last minute details. Good for you, self-control. Thank you. See, I'm proud of myself, She was like, my friend was like, well, we don't buy that much manga. Like, you can splurge a little bit, right? And I was like, no. I mean, I have like no way of getting money, so I should probably not do this. She was like, oh, you're right. Huh. And even like the cafe itself, I already spent like too much money. So I can't remember altogether, but my half, so you guys can do the math. So my half of the payment was $47 about for the whole cafe experience. So you can imagine together like how much that was, and I don't know if it was worth that much. Unfortunately. Yeah, so I already spent money in the cafe, so I was like, oh, I can't. I cannot. I like really had to remind myself like I have no money. But I wanted to. I wanted to buy manga so bad. Now go reward yourself with endless thing. Yeah, I do reward. A little pricey. Yeah, see, it is a little pricey, but like I don't mind things being pricey if it's worth it, But I don't know if it was worth almost $50. Yeah. I don't know. I like going to little stuff like that, but it's unfortunate how expensive they can get. But sometimes you find little local stuff that's really cheap. Like a lot of boba stores around here do not collaborations per se. It is kind of like collaborations, but they're not official. It's like hosted by the boba shop or anything like that, or the cafe, which that's cool. That's cheap. That's easy to do. There's no oh, I'm not transforming. I meant to fill it. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how many details we can put on the suitcase. There's like embossed detailing, but I don't think we can do that. That's a lot to do for such a tiny space. Okay. And the buckles are silver. There we go. Yeah, I forgot to do the stream schedule today again, but that's just because I was busy. I'll probably post it tomorrow. I still think it's gonna be an all art type of week because I'm still not in I'm not in a good area, or I'm not in an area where it's super important for me to be streaming any games. Like, we're not doing any story or anything. I'm just sort of grinding, and I always feel like that's boring for streams, even though some people like that kind of stuff. But I don't know. When I grind in games, I just sort of like being by myself. I'll have like a video on, or like a YouTube video or movie on, and I'll just play. Like, I prefer doing that rather than streaming it, because otherwise it's just boring. It's just me skipping through Genshin dialogue or Zenless dialogue just so I can get the reward, and that's boring. You know? So yeah, until I get to a point where there's actual important story, or when I'm ready in Zenless to proceed on to the story, then we'll get back to streaming that. But for now, just look out for more art this week. Whoops, that's too. I colored outside the lines. There we go. Okay. There's a little bit of detail that I kind of want to add for the suitcase. There's little bits and bobs to make it look more mechanic. Those little things. Okay, looking good, I think. Yeah, okay, so color-wise, we're basically done. But the question is, do I want to make it more saturated or edit anything? Yeah, let me pull up, like, I swear to God, I keep mentioning this, but it's true. Like, Nicole's in-game model is very different from her official artwork. And it's kind of like, which one do we want to go with? Which look do we want to go with? See, so okay, copy this. Put this on. Whoop. Put this on here. Control V. That's Nicole. That's her Nicole in her official artwork. And then this is Nicole in her in-game model. See the difference? So it's like, which direction do we want to go to? Do we want to do the lighter one or the more saturated one? I'm so used to her being like this. Hi, Army. Welcome, welcome. Where do you want to go with? You think the lighter one's better? You think the official artwork is better? I'm just so used to her being like this. And then, hold up. Where is Wise and Belle? We should actually put them next to her to compare to. Place in bed. The artwork? You think the artwork? Okay, maybe. Let me see. She might look... Okay, so I actually upped the saturation on the other characters, so we should compare. Import image. You're following her art, then you color her with her art. That's true, but like, I'm so used to her being... I think the game maybe looks not better. I shouldn't say that, because obviously the official art will always be better than the actual character model. But I don't know, I'm so used to her hair being so much pinker. Like, is it Nicole if she doesn't look like that? Here. The thing that's going to help us decide officially is when we compare her to the other artworks that we did already, because they have to sort of match together. They had to match a little bit at least. But let me find it. Where the hell is it? Even though I name all my files, I don't... I can't spell, so it's hard for me to find them in my stuff. Yeah, don't you think she'll look kind of light? So this is Belle, right? I don't know. I feel like she'll look really light. I don't know. I don't know. Here, let us just experiment a little bit. Like if I grab this and I go to edit, tonal correction, saturation. So we make her like slightly more saturated. Yeah, I don't know. Like that kind of. Technically her hair would be actually a lot brighter. Is there even a difference? What is happening? That's actually really bright. Maybe by a little. I wouldn't do it that much. Maybe just like slightly adjust it. Edit, layer, edit, total correction. Like even by a little bit, I think it looks better. Maybe not by 8. That's a little much. There we go. By the way, Army, how did you do on the Wordle? Because I still haven't done it. Like, I even think, like, this is good. Like, just having it, like, here is good. And we don't have to go further than this. What layer is that? What the fuck? Okay, there's nothing on that layer. Good. Cool. Okay, I feel like we can merge all of them together. Even her skin, though. Hold up. Edit. Tonal correction. Like, slightly more saturated. Oh, wait. Am I even on the right layer? No, I'm not. Duh. That would help me. Edits. Tonal. I don't know. Something that would help. Hold up. Contrast. Let's see this. Edit. If I turn it to black and white, maybe that'll help me. I can't do it to multiple layers? Boo. Hmm. Yeah, I'm having trouble. Having trouble thinking about it. Okay, merge these. See, if I merge the selected layers, though, I feel like I'm gonna regret it. Because it's easier to edit all of them when they're on different layers. Saturation. If I turn down the saturation. Yeah, see, there's not that much contrast. See? Like, especially with her skin and stuff. Yeah, maybe we'll make her hair, like, a little darker. Great. Let me just test it out. Lasso tool. She has so much hair. I forgot how much hair it is. That's a lot to lasso. Okay, whatever. We'll be fine. Oh, I missed a pixel there. Okay. Okay. One down. Many more to go. Many more to release from the lasso tool. Yeah, let's ignore that this is a Christmas song and just vibe, okay? I mean, it's close enough. I was at the store the other day and they had already started having Halloween stuff out. And my friend was complaining. She was like, it's August. And I'm like, it gets here earlier and earlier. Like, I'm not even surprised anymore every time I see it. Like, I don't make those comments anymore because I just know. Every time. It just gets closer and closer. Who's even celebrating or excited for Halloween at this point? Like, I don't know. It's still too early. I'm like dealing with other stuff. I'm not thinking about Halloween. It's not even fall, it's still summer. But that's just me. I don't know. Are any of you like that in chat? I would be very curious. You guys are like, I love Halloween. I count the days to Halloween. I saw something recently where it was like 100 days to Halloween. I was like, really? Already? Time flies. Too early. See? I'm right. I don't start like getting excited for Halloween until the month of October. And even then, like it's not till like maybe a week or two before, cuz the only like I'm an adult now, right? So Halloween doesn't actually have the same effect as it did as a kid. Halloween used to be a lot more exciting as a kid, but nowadays not so much, which is sad. You're back, Ollie. We're talking about Halloween and how it's like it's almost here. According to department stores, Halloween is just around the corner, guys. Can you believe it? I was ever really into Halloween? Yeah, I don't know. I think as a kid, I was kind of shy, so the idea of like going house to house and having to knock on people's doors and talk to people scared the hell out of me. And it would actually take me a little bit to get into the Halloween spirit. I would have to be like with friends trick or treating, and like a couple houses in, I would get into it, like used to it. But otherwise, Halloween now as an adult, not fun. Other than dressing up as like I don't know a witch or something and being like spooky. That's it. That's all. That's all I got going. That's all Halloween has for me. Just vibes. Just the vibes. Also, we're editing Nicole's hair because I realized that her official artwork makes her hair way lighter than in her in-game model. Her in-game model is like a really bright pink, but here it's like pastel. And we're just gonna deepen it slightly more for contrast. It's just a time to rewatch stuff like Over the Garden Wall and Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, I think this will be the year where I start making watching Over the Garden Wall a trend, or not a trend, a ritual per se. Like I always watch like The Corpse Bride, right, or The Corpse's Bride, whatever. Corpse Bride. That's the movie name. That's the movie's name. Corpse Bride. That is Halloweeny, and Coraline. Coraline, not necessarily that, but that is also a good one. I love Coraline so much. I've always liked the aesthetics. Ugh, love that movie. That's a good one. See, that's a good fall movie. Nightmare Before Christmas is definitely one too. Do you guys watch it twice? Is it a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie? I'm pretty sure it's a Christmas movie, correct? No, sorry, other way around. I meant the other way around. It's a Halloween movie. Because even when they're in or they're celebrating Christmas, it's still like a Halloween aesthetic. That's my opinion about it. What other things do I watch in fall? Otherwise, I can't think of any. But yeah, those are like the top that I remember. Paranorman is also a good one because that also has very fall vibes. And just any Leica movie, honestly, the vibes. Leica just does a really good job at having really cozy vibes, no matter the movie. Paranorman is so good. The comedy is great. The story is amazing. I don't know. I'm a big Leica fan. I think stop motion's kind of an art that's dying, and Leica's one of the bigger studios that keeps it going. So watch their movies, guys. Paranorman. Box Trolls is a fall movie too. It's just cozy. It takes place in ye old England, so the rainy vibes kind of work. Okay, we're almost done. Last wing her big mop of a hair of a hairstyle. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. God, the song was so good. Okay, hold up. I didn't mean to grab this one too. There we go. There we go. I just want to make it darker. Just add more contrast. Where are we? Tonal correction. I have an eye appointment tomorrow, and I'm a little worried, you know. I don't feel any difference in my eyes, right? But I am like low key a little worried. Cause I'm afraid they're gonna tell me like, your eyes broken. I go to my appointment, they're like, oh, bad news, you're blind. And I'm like, what? But we'll see. I don't feel a difference, but the doctor knows all. There's something in me that kind of wants glasses, but it's more for aesthetics than anything. There's something in me that's like, I would be so cute with glasses. But the idea of wearing them every day does bother me. Okay, I think that looks good. Yeah, I like that a lot. The necklace needs a little more contrasty though. Grab this, make it lighter but less saturated. Can't remember before glasses. Yeah, how long have you guys been wearing glasses for? I know some people who like have worn them like their whole lives, right? So it's kind of just they're just so used to it. But I have never worn glasses in my life. I've never had to. I've always had like really good vision. And last time I got checked, I was told I had 20/20, and I want to keep it that way. I would love to keep it that way. Ooh, that orange is kind of strong. What the fuck did we do? Why does it look like a highlighter? Ooh, wait, why is this so strong? Early school, 2 months. Oh yeah, that's right, Ollie. You went to an eye appointment and they told you that you had to wear glasses. Like, how's that going? That might be me. Hopefully not. I mean, what can happen in 2 years? Okay, yeah, but what the fuck happened with this? Why does it look so ugly? Why is the subsurface so ugly? Hold up. Maybe we had to blur it, but I didn't want to do that. Blurring is kind of like a safe tool, or just a safe tool that I use, but I don't like doing it. Ooh, some areas I don't like it. It's like, oh my god, what color? Yeah, why does it look so weird? So many options for glasses. Yeah, my friend went to, we have a Jins in our local mall, which is a Japanese brand of glasses. They make glasses. They have really cute glasses frames for really cheap. And they had they have a Enhypen collab going on right now, which is a boy K-pop group. And one of the pairs I tried on, and she was like, "Oh my god, you look really good." So I'm like, huh. Okay, if I ever get glasses, I know which frames I'm gonna get. Ooh, the red looks better. There we go. That's better. The yellow was a little ugly. Ooh, look at that shading. Look at that. Go back tomorrow and get something checked out, and maybe I also have an eye appointment tomorrow. That's funny. Might have a rose tint. Ooh, fancy. I mean, I have a feeling I'm not gonna need glasses, but you know, my insurance always gives us free stuff, so either I get another pair of sunglasses, which I barely wear the ones that I got the first time, or I want to see if I can get anything for UV light, because I do spend a lot of time on the computer. It would be nice to have something for that. Yeah, blue light filter. Exactly. That's what that's what I'm going to try and see if I can get. Just even to wear, like, just editing or something would be nice. They don't necessarily have to have a prescription, but just something to protect it. You know? But I don't know. I may need glasses. I may not need glasses. We'll see. We will see. But not gonna lie, the idea doesn't necessarily scare me. Like if I ever need to wear glasses, I'll be like, I'll be like, hell yeah, give me glasses. I will wear glasses. I would look so cute. Transitions. Oh my god, transition lenses. Like in school, they were kind of like a nerdy thing. So that's my. That's what I think every time I hear transition lenses. They're useful, I'm sure, because as a sunglass, or if you wear glasses, you can't wear sunglasses. But from an outsider's perspective, it's like a little nerdy. I don't know why. All right, pupils. Wow, it does look like Nicole. It's really, it's really pulling together. Call me a nerd. I'll just leave then. Hey, I didn't say that was a bad thing. We're all nerds here. We're all nerds here. What is that taking from? We're all ghosts down here, or whatever. We're all dead down here. What is that? Where did I steal that from? We're all evil down here. Where is that from? Whatever. Anyway. How did I do eyes? Bella? Give us a reminder. Ah, I see. Oh, we all float here. Yeah, that's what it's from. Right, it. I forgot about that. I forgot about the movie. It. I forgot. Yeah. Oh my god. I've never watched that movie, so I am a wimpy wimp when it comes to horror movies, so I can't. I've never watched that movie ever. Thanks, chat, with a reminder. Anyway, that reminds me. I don't know how recent this was, but apparently I didn't know this. But the Demon Slayer movie, the last movie, the Infinity Castle, is gonna be a 3-part movie series, and I was like, shit. Like I knew that it was long, right? I read the manga. I know what happens, but I didn't expect it to be like 3 movies worth. And the last one's gonna be out in like what, like 2030 or something like that. Wow, I can't wait. That's like a long ass move. That's a long arc, I guess. Not gonna lie, Nicole looks crazy. I think because her pupils are so small, but her official artwork gives her small pupils. Oh yeah, that looks weird for. You look kind of funny next to Belle. God, I really wish I didn't take a break in between drawing these charms, because look at the difference between the styles. You can even see it here. Whatever. We roll with it. You can't just keep redrawing things over and over. Is this her pupils? Yeah. Let's make them slightly bigger so they don't look crazy. So if Sumeru is right next to Leeway, then what is next to Sumeru? Or where is Fontaine from here? And where's Natland from there, too? Because Inazuma is its own island, right? So it's kind of like off the coast. So, yeah, where is everything on the map? Why did I give Belle, like, dark green pupils? Did I do that on purpose? Does anyone remember? Because why does Nicole have black pupils while Belle does not? What happened here? What happened here? How did this happen? Okay, that looks good. Don't forget to save. Oh yeah, we should save. That's a good point. Save. Bum 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 bum. Bum, 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 da, 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 da. Fontaine is north of Sumeru. Leeway Natland is west. The desert! Right, it's the desert. I have a good feeling that I'm gonna have a great time in Sumeru. I saw like the buildings from where I was standing, you know, with the seventh statue, the statue of the seventh, and I'm like, wow, this looks great. But I don't know. I had the same reaction to all the scenery in Genshin. It's just a pretty game. It's just a beautiful game, period. I will give it that. Okay, anyway, what are we doing now? Highlights. I always like to do the eyes first. It's kind of like a little treat. So in her game art, she has like orange highlights. Don't know if you want to continue with that. I don't know if we want to go through with that. Yeah, you won't even see that. Wow. Wait, what layer is this? It's its own layer, right? Okay, thank God. The other day when I was playing Genshin with Mitsuki, I had to. It wouldn't let her join because I was in the middle of a quest. So for like the first half hour that we were playing, I had to finish a quest with Singcho. Just so that we can fucking play co-op. So it's just me. She was just watching me spam the space bar and clicking to get through audio, like watching me just, I don't know, kill people, and that was it. But I was like, what? That sucks. Like, why can't it wouldn't even let her join if I wasn't navigating the quest itself. So I was like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Sometimes co-op pisses me off a little bit, I swear to God. It's very particular about which quests you can and can't do. And I'm like, what's the point then? If my friend can't like walk around while I'm, talking to somebody, then what's the point? Okay, where do we want to put her eye highlight? Oh, that's pretty good. That's really good, actually. Whole lot of difference. God damn it, get away, stupid bot, get away. Problem solved. Yucky, yucky. Done. Do we like the orange highlight in her eyes? I don't know how I feel about it. It is very accurate to the game, but it is also very distracting. Yeah, we'll leave it there for a hot second, but let me know how you guys feel about it. So we do the hair first. Also, I forgot. I typically use a different brush when I do this. I use my soft paint brush. What hair color are we doing for you? What is the color of your highlights? Pink. There we go. Good. Good. Okay, now we just have to carve this out. Okay, I don't know why I'm being so careful about this. Just go into it. Just do it. Well, that's why. Well, too big. Brush too big. I don't know. I like doing oblong shapes, but it kind of feels like there's no rhyme or reason, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I do wish that there was a little more structure with my highlights. But it's like at the same time, it's like it doesn't really necessarily matter. Okay, okay. I haven't done this in a while, so I have almost lost this muscle memory. Oh, that looks ugly. Oof. Also, is this even bright enough? I think it has enough contrast. We'll see in a moment. Oh wait, I just realized. Okay, her hair clips do not need the highlight. I forgot. Erase this. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, alright, alright. It's coming together. I don't know how to shade or like render big blocks of hair, and it kind of bothers me because usually I just leave it as like these big chunks, but it doesn't look good. One day I'll study hair. That's another thing I have to study: how to draw hair, how to render, how to draw clothes. That's another big one. One day. This should be thinner, so it should sort of curve like that. There we go, that's better. Because it should get thinner near the edges. Hey, okay, that's better. Good enough. I can't keep going in. I don't know. I always like to do like this, or I can't remember. Oh, I've lost the muscle memory. I don't remember how to do this anymore. Maybe I would do it a little differently. There we go. Okay. That looks good. Keep the momentum going. Let's go. I think when I do decide I want to actually sit down and do art studies and render, I think one of the styles that I would look at is literally the Zenless, like, official art style. Because I don't know. I don't think my style really fits like highly rendered or painted stuff, but I think like a mix of both, like a style that's both graphic yet has, rendered elements would fit me. And Zenless does that, and so does the Genshin official artwork and art stuff like that. so, so one day I'll just be staring at official artwork and call it studying, I guess. All right, looking good, looking good. Yeah, I really do like this brighter pink hair. This is the Nicole that I know and that I look at all the time. That reminds me, I've been playing a lot with Billy just because it works better. Between Billy and Corin, their ease, or Billy's E is easy to work with when it comes to Pulchra being on our team. Because the way Pulchra works, you need to use your E in order to activate her support thing. And sometimes, in order to fully activate that, you have to use the entire E, which for Corin, that does take a while because she does a spinning move for like 10 seconds or something like that. But with Billy, it's like you click it and he does it. So, but it's making me like him a lot more. And then there's all these trust events, and we learned about him in the outer ring and stuff. And I'm like, I actually really like Billy more than I thought. I think he's one of my favorite cunning hairs. Okay, hair is done. I think so. Looks good. Very polished. Damn, I haven't done a polished piece of artwork in a very, very long time. What am I doing now? Okay. We can highlight everything else, which I don't think there's much to highlight. Maybe her skin, some parts of her clothes. But otherwise... Oh, we have to do side B. Shit, I forgot. That's easy, though. But we have to figure out what expression to give her. Because this is the A side, right? So we gotta do side B. Fuck. I forgot. Oh, and I meant to do, reflections. Did I even do that on here? No, I didn't. I didn't do it on Bells. Did I? No, I don't even remember. God, it's been too long since I drew each of them. I'm so confused. I'm confusing myself because I don't remember what I did. Oh well. Okay, that is not light enough. You barely see any of the highlights that I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like writing murder mysteries or like mysteries in general require you to have a very wide knowledge of things. Like not just murder, but like just things in general. Just how like the world works and stuff like that. That's hard. That's hard to do. So while that is a project that I would like to tackle, I don't know if I have the ability to do so. But it's like either my new OCs are a part of like a murder mystery thing, or they fight ghosts or demons or whatever. Those are the only two that I could really imagine it being. So it's either like murder mystery or shonen. And I already have, well, that doesn't really matter. You could write as many shonen stories as you want. But I would like to try it. There we go. I missed that pixel right there. Oh well, whatever. That feels very dark. Or like her bows feel very dark. How did that happen? It's fine. Whatever. It's okay. This playlist is playing a lot of Plave singles that I actually don't know. Shocker. I know. Call myself a Play fan, but I've never even listened to their singles. It happens. Why is this one so loud? Is this me or did this get louder? I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Maybe like to here. There we go. I mean, this song is like, or this playlist is like 4 hours long, so it has to fill it up with something. I don't even think their whole discography is like an hour. Is like not even an hour long. Maybe they'll fill it up with covers. Who knows? This is our first time touching this playlist, so we will find. We're gonna find out together. What else do we need to highlight? Oh, we also need to color in line art too. Okay, after this, after we do this. What else do we need to do? Okay, let me finish up her skin. I think it'll be better for me if I just do one at a time. Because I'm having trouble keeping up, keeping up with what I need to do. Is this even appearing? Oh, yeah. Oh. Girl, you so pale. You're so pale, this color isn't even showing up on your skin. Yeah, it's like so faint. Whatever. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I am so lost. I'm like, there's so much to do. So much to shade. Where do I even start? Yeah, okay, hold up. Something that is also going to help with this is. I'll do it later. Hold up. I'm distracting myself. Oh, that's too strong. I wanted to highlight that, but that's way too strong. It's going to look weird. Okay, grab this color. Up it. Oh yeah, they're playing covers now. Okay, good. Plave has done a lot of covers, and they're very good. Whoops, that's not the right color. Okay, here we go. Yay. It's going. Sometimes just the littlest highlights really pull a drawing together. That's why I leave it to the end, because it's just very satisfying. Also, like, the highlights depend on everything else, so always do that last. I don't know if I like that. I'll keep it in for now. I don't like. Yeah, whatever. Okay, Nicole, are you done? Almost. Hold on, I forgot. We have a lot more to go. Yeah, and then there's something I wanted to do. Oh, yeah. So, they do this in her official artwork too, but I don't think I'll do it as strong. What they do, a good way to add depth to parts of your drawing is to add like a light blue color, because things that are farther away when you look at landscapes, they tend to be a blue, and that's just because of the sky, I think. I can't remember. I learned this in school, but I can't remember the exact reason. So let's do that. You can actually do this to like even the back here, this add dimension. I don't want to do it too much though. Just because I didn't do that with Belle, so I don't want to keep it inconsistent. And we just like. I would change the hue of it though. That is not the right one. There's something more blue. I feel like that wasn't blue. That was like more green. There you go. I like that. All right. All right. Oh. I almost forgot her briefcase. That would be nice to highlight. And I also need to highlight. Oh yeah, we need to highlight a million too. Okay, thank God. I thought I did that on a different layer. Wait. What layer did I do that on? Oh, it's right here. Okay, thank God. I was like, huh? What did I do on my highlights? I don't remember any of my layers. I should label them, but I'm not going to. No, lighter. Okay, a million done. Now her suitcase. We'll see how well I can do this. But the point of this is supposed to make it like metal, because it is straight up. Her suitcase is a gun, so we'll see how well I can do that. Wait, we'll do it in white. I was like, light gray? Nah, white will work for highlight. Oh, that's too much. God, I wonder if they're gonna play. One of them did a cover of the songs from The Greatest Showman, and I wonder if it's gonna be on here because it's gonna be whiplash, and it's gonna remind me of that dream that I had. Is that good enough for this? Who knows? Oh, too bright. Oh, too much. Yeah, the point of it is to look like it's mechanical, but am I able to do that? Kind of. Kind of is hard. Okay. It does look weird without the pattern that is on her briefcase, but it's fine. We're okay. Okay, what do we need to do? I don't think I need to do reflections, which is good. I'm kind of surprised that I didn't do that. I must have forgotten, but it's fine. Now all I need to do is add. I like to do this thing where I add white around the areas that are a little more difficult to see. So stuff that gets lost here. So like, here's a good one. Like that. And then I lower the opacity just so that it highlights it. Okay, where else do we need to put this? Where looks lost? Where needs definition? We can also do this kind of strategically too. So like a million if we want to add focus to him, add that. There you go. I heard that Twitch has added this rule where it's supposed to be for bots, but it unfortunately also affects lurkers. So lurkers or people who don't interact with the stream, don't count as viewers anymore, supposedly. Like I don't know if it's fully in effect yet, but I've heard a couple of streamers be affected by this. Which the CEO of Twitch did say that there is going to be, they're trying to get rid of bots, right? They're trying to combat that, but it's kind of hard to do that without affecting the viewers that it's hard to do that without affecting the viewers who don't talk, because they're almost, if you don't interact, then how other ways there to tell, So I get, like, yeah, that it's happening or why it's happening. It's just unfortunate, and I'm sure they'll fix it. But a lot of people are just very, very upset. They're rightfully upset, but it's like it's in the works, so you can't be completely mad about it, It's not like they did it purposely. They did say, like, it is going to affect the viewer. It is going to be hard to tell who's a bot and who is not a bot, so yeah, but otherwise it doesn't count. Yeah, it is hard, but I can see, like, what is happening and why. I just hope that they fix it, Okay, that looks good. I think we're good on Nicole, but yeah, what are we gonna do for the other side? I was thinking of, like, what's a funny expression that she does? Think deep in our Zenless brain. I don't know, like, maybe give her, like, money signs in her eyes. I don't know. Think. What would be a good expression? A B-side expression. Hold up, can I group these together? Oh, what layer is this? Oh, okay, I see what I did. Yeah, there we go. Nicole is done. Almost done. I should stop saying that. I need to stop saying that. We're not done yet. Oh, let me drink water. There we go. I need to get used to that liquid IV. My mom was like, you could, if you just want flavoring, you could just, like, squeeze fruit or make, like, a light lemonade. I'm like, like, that gets boring. Yeah, I still don't know what to do about the size. We could just leave her like this, I guess, or shrink everyone down. But I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work. It's gonna be weird. Told you to get something else. I know, but, like, we already bought the liquid IV, so it's like we're gonna have to get through that now before I can try anything else. So, I mean, it's not bad. I just need to get used to it, I think. Okay, side A and side B. What are we gonna do for side B? No idea. What are we gonna do? What's a good expression to give her? I have to think hard. I'm surprised I didn't think about this beforehand. Like, what if we give her, like, I don't know, like, money dollar, or I don't know, money dollar. What do I keep saying that? Dollar signs, not money signs. That's what they're dollar signs. That's what it's called. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? Yeah, we could do that because she is money hungry. But is there anything else? Like, what's something that, like, really says that really says Nicole? Does Nicole have a Nendoroid? Because that would help. That's how I got ideas for Wise and Belle, but I don't know if she has one. Oh, there's a custom one, but it's not what I wanted. Oh, there's a really nice figure of her. Wow. They're making a Toji figure, and it's real hot. It's real spicy. Anyway, I'm just putting that out there for anyone who's interested or who may be interested. Hmm. Yeah, what would be a good expression for her? I have no idea. What's iconic? What would be something fun? What does she do? I'm trying to look at like screenshots of her and to see like what's a good one. I can't think of it. We might have to think about this later and then I might have to like think about it and then oh, how about winking? That's a good one cuz she winks in her ult. She winks at you before she shoots you to death or something. Before she fucking blasts you, she gives you a little wink. That might be a good one actually. Oh yeah, that is a good one. Hell yeah, okay. Big brain, big brain. Okay, we need to edit all of that. I think the only thing we'll probably need to change is just the the expressions. Let's just do that first. I should just like not. Okay, I should just hide this layer. There we go. That helps me. And then the shadows, the highlights of the eyes. Yeah, do I need to sketch it? I wonder if I can just freehand it. Yeah. Exactly. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. This is great. This is a great idea. Okay, her eyebrows need to be... Can I rotate them here? The less I have to redraw, the better. This one will have to... Actually, can I grab it? There we go. Uh-huh. But I'm gonna take this time to remind people that I'm free now from Hawkeye July. So if anyone ever wanted to commission me for art, it's a good time. I need money. That would be a good time. If you have an OC or someone you want me to draw, I'll draw it. Please. Hit up my website or anything, or go go fill out that application, please. Anyway, plug in over. Hold on, we have to like change up her mouth real quick. That's really good. That's not perfect. Hold up. I'm trying to do it exactly like her old, but it's hard. There we go. Hey, that's good. Okay, which eye is closed though? Technically, it should be this eye, but I wonder if it'll look cuter if it's this one. I don't know. I mean, no, maybe we'll stick true. We'll say true. What's the link? Oh, there you go. Yeah, you did it. You did it. Oh, wait. How do we do this? Her bottom eyelashes just disappear. Once we finish this, I will be free, quote unquote. I wonder if that's too low. I wonder if that that eyelid is a little too low. I actually struggle a little bit when drawing the eyes closed because it's like, where do you draw the eye at that point? You don't draw it in the middle because your eye doesn't close in the middle. Yeah, I think this is a good position to have it. I could flip it to see. Maybe I would raise it like slightly, but now that causes me problems. Because now I have to fill this in. I have to connect this. For some reason, with my new OCs, I have an easier time talking about them. I think because there's not much for me to explain. Because everyone knows what a Grim Reaper is, everyone knows what a vampire is, and stuff like that. But with my other OCs, it's kind of like there's more context, so it's harder for me to explain. Which makes me feel bad because it's like I struggle to talk about my other OCs, but it's like when it comes to these new ones, I'm like, flows right out the tongue, easy peasy. Different treatment. I'm treating my children differently, and I don't like it. It's like I'm not ashamed of my other ones. It's just hard. It's just hard to explain without looking crazy. There we go. A youngest children syndrome. Yeah, you know the babies. The babies always get the always get the priority treatment because they're babies. Which is funny because they're actually the oldest OC. Not old as in like as how long they've been around, but old as in like age. They're like, so my other OCs are in their teens while they're like adults, young adults, but still adults. So that's funny. They're the babies, quote unquote. It's not baby. I forgot to do this. Okay, now's a good time to do this. I forgot to color the line art of the side A. It's gonna be difficult because I already flipped and copy pasted and flipped it. Oh well, whatever. Whatever, I'll just do it again. Because some parts need to be colored in. Like, she has little buttons, or not buttons, grommets? Grommets. The thing on your belt. There you go. Make them pop. And there's something else that I wanted to color in. What was it? Oh, a million. His mouth. There we go. That's a million. That's what he looks like. And then we have the gold of her suitcase too. Do you guys who have pets, do your pets play with toys? Cause I don't think any of my pets do. My cat, but it's like he does play with toys, but it's very specific toys. Like no matter what toy I buy him, he always sticks with his old like string on a stick. No matter how fancy or how nice the toy is, he always, and sometimes he likes to play with just like the strings on my jacket. And it's like, what the fuck? I bought you this toy. Why don't you play with that instead? But even like my dogs don't, and they never were the type to play with toys. Cause I'm bringing this up because earlier I was cleaning up and they have so many toys, but they don't play with them. My cat does, but he prefers boxes and paperback. Yeah, exactly. Every time I have a box, my cat just is in love with it, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why? Whatever. No matter how much I spoil him, he likes what he likes. Can't do much about it. Okay, is that good? That does look more like her suitcase. Yeah, that does make a little bit of an effort or a change. All right, that should be an easy copy and paste. Hopefully. I always struggle whenever I do this. Hold up. Where's the duplicate layer? Duplicate. Duplicate layer. Grab this. Put it in here. No. Put it in there. There we go. Okay. Transform it. Flip horizontal. Shift. Wait. Oh, perfect. Hold up. Oh, perfect. My cat climbed a tree for the first time the other day. We were at the park, and he's on a leash. We take him for walks on a leash against his will. But anyway, we were at the park, and he decided to climb a tree. And he was just in his element. But he was both in his element and terrified at the same time because he was shaking. But I was like, if you don't like it, then why did you go up there? You didn't have to, so I had to pull him down. And he didn't even want to come down. That's also another confusing thing. I had to like yank him down from the tree. We always have to call the fire department. No. He was fine. My cats are so interesting. Ooh, we need to erase that. Wait a minute. Hold up. Maybe we should do the colors first. That might help me. Yeah, this is definitely the pose that she does before she like shoots you with the ether blast. What does she say? Light up, blah blah blah. She says it really fast, so I can't ever understand what she's saying. I can't remember. That's so funny. Light up something. I know she says something. I know it's something, but what it is, I don't know. Now I'm curious. Hold up. Let me look this up. Send this zone 0 Nicole ult quotes. Cause she says something, but I can never understand ult voice line. Yeah. 4 different languages. Nah, just give me the list. Idol. God damn it. Just give me the old. Why does Wikipedia make this so difficult? Whatever. You know what? Whatever. I don't need to know. Whatever. I don't need to know. Do you know this song? Ollie, do you know this song? This is a cover. The other one? What was that? That might have been a cover of a really popular song because they did cover it at one point. What song is it? It was like what, the 147? No, before the 147 mark. 146. Oh wait, no, it would be 142. I can't read it. It's in English. The one before it was Day 6 song. Oh, probably. Yeah, they probably covered it. This is a whole playlist, but the playlist also consists of covers that they did, which is great. I love all their oops, I did this on a wrong layer. I think I need to delete this. To be forever. Oh, I was at Kinokuniya, like a manga store yesterday, or well, no, 2 days ago with my friend, and we were looking at the clearance aisle, and I saw Imitation. I was like, Imitation? Isn't that a K drama? I didn't know it was a webtoon at first. She was like, my friend was like, oh yeah, it is. I'm like, this is a K drama. She was like, what? They made a K drama from Imitation? So we're like both at like the at different what do you call sides or opposite sides. I was like, I know Imitation because 80s was an Imitation or had a cameo. She was like, what? I was like, yeah. That's the only reason why I know Imitation. Oh, eyeball. Both of these layers. I should just like grab this and just delete it. My boys, I know. I'm jealous of all the people who are seeing them because I see all the clips on TikTok of the concerts. Oh, that reminds me. It's so sad. The BTS fans. Uh, did you guys know that I feel like they have like forgotten BT21 at this point? Like they are no longer the mascots at this point because Mr. Jin, he has a new mascot for his concerts. His name is fucking, I don't know, what Tawny or whatever. He's a little astronaut. Completely forgotten RJ, and it makes me so sad. He has like a new mascot for concerts or something. It's a little alien guy. His name is Wottoni, Watoni, whatever. And he doesn't even remember BT21, which was like their mascots or something for like a long time. And they made like tons of merch. And I don't think any BTS member like what do you call like what is that word called? Acknowledges BT21 anymore. It's really sad. They are forgotten. Okay, anyway, that looks good, I think. So side A and side B of Nicole are done. Hell yeah. And we finished that pretty easily. It's a Jin specific mascot from First Soul. I know it's specific, but at the same time, I feel like even like besides Jin, everyone else has also forgotten about BT21. RM the other day was caught with a fucking Labubu, and I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed in Mr. RM with your fucking Labubu. He also has a really expensive one. He has a tempura shrimp looking Labubu, and it's very expensive, sold out everywhere. Y'all, you could have had a fucking Koya charm bag or charm on your bag, but no, you chose a Labubu. But the other day, I think he was reminded of RJ because someone on TikTok had brought their RJ plushie, and he held it. He held it on stage. His son and everyone in the comments was like, he reunited him with his son. But that was cute. Anyway, yay, Nicole, you're finally done after, I don't know, like 2 weeks of not touching you or finishing you. So yeah, I hate those things with a passion. Labubas are ugly. Have I ever said this before? I don't know if I've ever talked about this. I am a big blind box fan, right? I liked blind boxes before they were luxury items or cool items like Skull Panda, Labubu. Not Labubu specifically, but you know, in that genre. And now everyone's liking it. Now everyone's liking blind boxes. And all of a sudden, like the people who said that I was a child for collecting those things are like, "Oh, Labubu, wow, so cool." And I'm like, "What the fuck? I was cool. I was cool before anyone was cool." God damn it. Anyway, I hate Labubu. Labubus are ugly as hell. Um, you'll never catch me with a Labubu, only if it was given to me. But that's cool. They're from a children's book, which makes so much sense. Yeah, I think they're like monsters or something. I don't know the lore, but yeah, they have like intense lore. My dad was telling me about it the other day, and I was like, "How do you know this? I don't even know this." But ugly, ugly, ugly. You'll never catch me with a Labubu. If I ever have a Labubu, it was most likely given to me or someone dropped it on the ground and I felt bad for it. That is the only reason I would have a Labubu. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Hate those things. My friend's mom has a Labubu after making fun of me for having blind boxes. And she even has a shirt for it. She even gave the stupid little Labubu a shirt. Ugh. Found it literally like a couple hours ago. I have no idea what the hell is up with Labubu, but anyway, yay! Nicole is done, saved and stuff. So now we're free, guys. We can change the stream title to from ZZZ Charms to I don't know what we're calling it. What the fuck do we call this stream? OC drawing OCs. There. Simple. I never know what to name my streams, by the way. Sometimes they're random, and then sometimes they're just literally like what I'm doing. Sometimes they're like, oh, yeah, OC time. Yeah. Sometimes my titles are like drawing this, doing this, playing this. Other times they're like, I'm inside your walls or something like that. Or there's something goofy. I never know what to name my streams. But it makes me laugh every time I change it to a good chat. Okay, what are we drawing though? I do I should have those my reference pictures downloaded. I actually don't have them downloaded. Yeah, I should have these downloaded. I don't know why I don't have these. Yeah, what are we deciding? I'm looking at my color combination again. And I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, which one are we gonna do? Which one do I even pick at this point? Let me save this. I also need a name for this project. I have to think about that. It's like, do I call them... Like, I don't know. I think I have to figure out the story first before we really think about a name. But so far, they're just like, my new OCs. That's it. So excited for these boys. These boyfriends. Get the lines in, then do both color schemes, switch them backward. Okay, but what do we draw? Do we want to draw them kind of basic? Well, we have to get their vibe, right? So we got to do some sort of pose or something. Let me get my new canvas out. I need to show this other thing. Oh, I don't have it down. Is it on my computer? I don't know. I think I did this on my iPad, but I don't know if I have it on... Did I say this on iCloud? Who knows? Ooh, I can access my photos. Do I have it here? Nope. I like drew in detail like aspects of their outfits, and that's kind of important. That's kind of important for me to have. Gotta get them. Gotta draw something with them interacting. Right. Yeah, we gotta get their dynamic down. But let me download this one drawing that I did of them. With their like concepts. Or do I even need to? I mean, I kind of don't have to. Well, I also want to show this off because I think I got really clever. I did a good job, okay? And I just want to show off my work. Yeah, I think for the first character, I have a better idea of what they look like. But the second character, no fucking idea. See, that was the nice part of like being in school designing, because like I got feedback, right? Like my teachers gave me feedback, my classmates gave me feedback. But here it's kind of like I don't get that at all. Hydrate. Yeah, time to hydrate. Me and my liquid IV. Let me download this. Oh my god, it's Your Ocean. This is such a meme in the Plave community. This song is such a meme. It's beautiful, but we make fun of it all the time because one of the members, Haman, my favorite guy, he loved this cover so much that he would make references to it all the time. But at that point, it became a meme because he referenced it so much that all the other members were like, "Please stop! We are so tired of hearing this song." But it made me feel bad. It's a beautiful cover, but yeah, he did sing it to death a little. Michael hunt down a slice of ice cream. I can't read. Ice cream cake. I have never had ice cream cake. Is ice cream cake? Ice cream cake is just ice cream in cake form, right? Like it's just like a block of ice cream, right? Or is it mixed? Is there like a layer of cake, a layer of ice cream? How does that work? Very nice. Nice. You know what I really crave that I've never had before? There's this new trend in like the mukbang like community where the Baskin Robbins in Korea is elite, right? Baskin Robbins is like a whole different level in Asia, but I digress. There's like this like stack of ice cream and they just look beautiful. There's this one flavor in Korea that I really want to try. It's called Shooting Star. And let me hold up. Shooting Star ice cream Korea. It's like yeah, Baskin Robbins Korea offers Shooting Star, which is a combination of blueberry, vanilla, and cherry flavors with popping candy and colored sugar strands. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, and it looks really good. And it's called Shooting Star. Isn't that cute? That's adorable. Anyway, download this. Let me show you guys the concepts that I did, because the ones that I showed on Discord were more for color, but this was more of like what you call like the outfits and stuff too. Import image. Ooh, cookie crumble in the middle. Half vanilla, half chocolate. Nice. You guys are making me want ice cream. I have vanilla ice cream in my fridge. You know, I am a really big fan of weird combos, or not. They're weird like at first sight, but when you taste them, they're good. So a common thing is like vanilla ice cream and soy sauce because it's the sweet and the salty, right? I love that. I do a different one. I don't do that one specifically, but I do vanilla ice cream and sesame oil because it tastes like a what you call what's that thing called? It's a biscuit. What is that fucking biscuit called? Anyway, it's I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, is it this one? Yeah, look at that. I love this apple thing that I designed. It's based off like a vintage pin that I saw, and I was like, oh, can I tell you guys a secret? Genshin fans, I feel like you guys will get a kick out of this. But a lot of this guy's design has a lot of inspirations from Dahlia's original concept. Because Dahlia actually has a lot of vampire theming in his design for some reason, and I love that. I took a lot of aspects from him and put it in here. So like the Batwing design here and like the cross too. That's really all I took, but still good inspiration. Him, I don't know what to fucking do. Like this dummy, I don't know what to do. But anyway, I just wanted to show that we have to draw them interacting. Time to scroll on Pinterest for like an hour. Will we get to finish this sketch? I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see if we work fast or if I work fast enough. Hold up. I actually didn't drink water when I did the hydrate. Oh, it's my favorite. Oh, I love this song. And the cover is really good too. Sorry, I had to stop everything. Anyway, duo poses. Time to scroll on Pinterest forever. If you guys had to guess which one is the top and which one is the bottom, just I had my friend asked me and I was like, guess. And she got it right. After a little bit of thinking, she got it right. Hydration is important. I know, I got excited, alright? I got too excited with my OCs, okay? You can't blame me. She was like, I gotta think about your taste. I gotta think. And then she got it right, and I was like, haha. Yeah, what do we pick? I don't know what pose to fucking do. Because it's like you have to kind of figure out or have an idea of their personalities beforehand. Oh, is that why? That's funny. Masa, I spent points on that. You better drink water. You better not let it go to waste. What if we did this? Wait, can it let me copy it? What if we did this? Copy image. Ah, did it block it? What the fuck is that? That's not what I copied and pasted. Oh my god. Pinterest is so funny. Loose sketches. Ugh. Okay, loose. Almost like life drawing. Gotta think. It just showed me one of the memeiest poses, and I thought that'd be hilarious to do. But I think it's a collage. You can do that on Pinterest now, where you can collage different images to make your own image. Oh, I'm struggling. Look up ship dynamic. Oh, that's a good one. Ship poses. That's a good one. I feel like I made their height difference like really dramatic, but in my head I don't think they would be it would be this dramatic. There's not that much of a difference, but and for some reason when I look at him, this guy looks so much taller for some reason. Would it be crazy if I said that these guys are the same age? They're childhood best friends, so like they're around the same as each other, but I feel like when I look at them, one looks a little older than the other. It's by style, I think. You kind of love the height difference, though. It's not that dramatic. Honestly, it could be worse. Okay, hold up. Ship poses. Ship! Not shit. Ship poses. God, this is hard. I kind of wanted to figure out this guy first and then do dynamics, but I guess you kind of have to. If they're gonna be together, then you have to draw them together. This might be a lot to ask, but I would love to hear headcanons of these characters, especially because they're so brand new and I have no idea. I might just, take. Then we get serious and mildly annoyed by the other character and little shit bites from the other. Yeah. Dumb. He's dumb. This one's dumb. He's stupid. He like seems goofy on the outside, but deep down he's like really dark because he does he does unalive himself in the story. It is angsty. It is dark. I want more headcanons. That's what I meant. Yes, you did put a headcanon in chat, but I want more. Give me more! I eat that shit up. You kidding me? Ah, okay. Here's a kind of good one, I guess. This one might be hard. I'm really picky about my references. Cause sometimes it's hard. Sometimes when I get a reference, it's hard to reference it. If that makes sense. So I'm always kind of picky. They kind of became friends by accident. Maybe I didn't think that far into it. Oh my god, this one's funny. Save this. This one's funny. Here, I'll show you guys this one. That'd be really good for them actually one day. Oh, that's so good. Okay, here you go. There's your ideas. For anyone who has OCs, here's one. That's so good. We're not doing that one, so I'm gonna take it away, but damn it. Pick one. Masa, just pick one. It's so picky. Interacting, huh? Here. Okay. I found it. Okay, we'll just do this. We'll do multiple in a page, so you know. Anyway, we'll take this away. I'll put it in my subfolder. Oh god, don't do that. What the fuck happened? Oh, I opened it. Sorry. I didn't know you can do that. You can open files in your sub window. Wait. Oh, it's got a good memory. The sub view has a really good memory. Did not know that. All right. Anyway, you guys can see that. Okay. The undecided design guy adopted the other one. Okay, hold up. They actually have names. I just didn't label them. So it's kind of funny that we've been calling them Guy 1 and Guy 2, but they actually have names. I just didn't write it anywhere, so no one except me knows. This one's Neon. And hold up, let me write this down. This guy. This one is. Oh, well, let me write on it. Whatever. They do. I did for Hawkeye July. I named them in chat. So this guy. Oh, that's really light. Neon, that's his name. Oh my god, my penmanship is awful. Oh god, my handwriting's so bad. Neon, that's this one. And this one, Luo, that's his name. There you go. There we go. There you go. That's their first names. I don't know what their last names are just yet, but that's their names. Neon, and Luo. I thought about this last night, but I keep making OC names with the N and L names. It's always the N and L who are couples. Like my other OCs, Liling and Namito, they're a couple. Then we have Neon and Luo, couple. I keep having a bad habit of doing N and L names. That'd just be like a funny running joke. But anyway, that is their names. There's not Guy 1 and Guy 2 or Vampire Guy. Well, I guess you can call them anyway. Vampire Guy, Grim Reaper Guy, Decided Design, Undecided Design. That is them. Has little shit but sort of golden retriever energy. Yeah, that is legitimately him. Over serious type. Yeah, definitely. Just look at him. Look at him in his homophobic eyes. That's so funny. That's so ironic. Homophobic eyes. Homophobic eyes is homo. Anyway, all right, fine. Let us draw. Let's finally draw these goddamn OCs. I have what, less than an hour, so okay, fine. Let's just go. Let's just sketch. I'll have to hunt down some ice cream cake. Good luck. I was gonna salute you to go find, so hopefully you find it, but I'm sure you will. Okay, I also struggle to draw two people together. People interacting is also kind of hard to draw. Drawing them next to each other isn't so bad, but when they're legitimately interacting, I struggle for some reason. Good luck, trooper. Good luck, soldier. Do people just have ice cream cake in their house? My mom has always been the type of person who's like not necessarily a health freak, but you know, she always watched what she ate and stuff like that, and I sort of grew up with that. So desserts in the house were always kind of rare. She wasn't like what you call an almond mom, like that term gets thrown around a lot, but I don't think she was that, but we just never had desserts. My mom is definitely like a more savory person because I just realized that while we didn't have desserts, we had chips and stuff in the house. So, but she was healthy. That's kind of like a rare thing. And sometimes I get reprimanded or scolded when I bring treats into the house. But I just have such a big sweet tooth. It's kind of funny how that worked out. Like the lack of sweets just made me want more sweets. That's it did like the opposite of what it's supposed to do. Wow, it's been a hot minute since I've drawn like a hot guy since Hot Guy July ended. So we'll see if I remember all that I've learned. It's been so long. Yeah. Da, da, you know the song anyway. I don't need to sing it. Everyone knows it. You know, for the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie, I wonder what song they're gonna play. Like, is it just gonna be a trend of like the Living Tombstone songs being played? Because they did make one for every series, so that could just there you go. You found your end credit song for like the next what 6 movies. So yeah, I wonder if they're gonna just keep the trend of that. I would be disappointed if they didn't, but if they picked another Five Nights at Freddy's like artist or song, because there are multiple, that wouldn't be so bad. The Living Tombstone just happens to be like the most what well known, famous kind of thing. Oh my god, I saw on TikTok there's this girl lip syncing to what is that song? Red Eye Circulation? Yeah, I saw this like girl. I don't think she had any idea where it came from, cuz it was just like this white girl in like the west, like like very very like non nerdy person, and she was lip syncing that song, and I was like, "Do you know where this is from?" Like, gonna warm compress the eyes now. Oh God! Every time you bring that up, I can feel it, and it makes me want to go actually press my eyes, warm compress my eyes. That probably feels so good. Okay, I don't know if I want his hands in his pocket. More like I want maybe hands down rather. I'm asked off Amazon. Well, I don't necessarily need to do it, but every time you bring it up, I'm like, damn, I want to compress my eyes, but then I never do it. This is my first sketch of the day. I have not sketched out anything. All right. These supposed to be quick, right? Or like, God, I do not know how to draw hands. I don't know how to draw hands without a reference. That will be. Oh, that's. We should do what like draw hands October or something. Only draw hands October. Some sort of challenge so I can learn how to draw hands properly. God, that's ugly. Yeah, only hands, because then how am I supposed to practice? .com. Okay. Okay. I did not. Okay. All right. I see. Oh God. Okay. How am I gonna draw the other guy? Oh God. Drawing people interacting is really hard. I'm getting nervous. It's making me nervous. Head too small. Head need to be bigger. There you go. By that much? Yeah, about. Okay, I'm trying not to zoom in. I have this bad habit of trying to just zoom in when sketching, but should not do that. You gotta get the overall picture first. Oh my god, for some reason when I'm drawing Luo, it makes me nervous. Maybe because this is sort of trying to decide on his design, so there's a little bit of pressure, but can't think about it that way. Wait, I don't know if his... Okay, this reference is not bad per se. Well, no. I think the height difference is correct. I'm trying to think. I have to like get the line of action correct. Whenever you don't know how to start drawing a pose, the line of action is always where I start because that helps me define where everything is, how the body is positioned and stuff like that. So if anyone needs tips, there you go. Should we put his hands in his pockets so I don't have to draw hands? I mean, the original pose did have that, but I just felt it doesn't necessarily fit his personality. So maybe we'll just leave it. But I also don't want to draw hands. Ooh, foreshortening also. Ooh. I also struggle with foreshortening. Also, he needs to be a little closer. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Get closer. Get closer. There we go. That gives me a little more room for the arm. But foreshortening still. Foreshortening is when, I don't know how you say it. It's like the perspective of an arm or a body part or some object where it's pointing like straight at you. Okay, hips too wide. Hips too what's the Shakira quote? Hips do lie. I feel like this is kind of proving to myself that I have not been an illustrator in a very long time. A lot of my artwork is a lot of concept stuff, so it's like still images that just show off the characters' designs and stuff like that. But when it comes to drawing the characters, like actually doing something or interacting, I struggle a little bit. Just trying to come up with the idea, I think. Not that I can't draw or anything, but just trying to come up with like how to show off their personalities correctly or anything like that. That's where I'm like, oof. My Tomodachi keeps calling me. It's so funny. My mom recognizes the Tamagotchi now. Like when I first got it, I asked her when I told her about it. She called it like Tomo, like some name close to it. Like trying to make it up on like the spot or whatever. But now she knows. She knows it by name, and she recognizes when it's calling me. It is funny. Hold up. I think this guy's still kind of too tall, or I'm trying to think. How are we doing this? Hold up. I know he's supposed to be taller, but his neck's supposed to be a little lower, as if he's trying to look down, I think. I don't know, man. I'm trying to look at my stupid reference, and it's hard. I always try to get references from real people, but the one that I'm referencing right now is like it's a drawing. So we're just rolling with it. Okay, we got a good base sketch down, I think. I feel. Yeah, drawing from a drawing is a lot harder than drawing from real life, because at least with a real life picture, I can interpret it how I want, and know that it's accurate. With a drawing, it's like I'm basically copying someone else's interpretation of a pose. Actually, this arm can be raised a little higher. Like that. There we go. So now there's more room for the forearm. Does he still look taller? We'll see. Maybe he can be a little bigger. He's supposed to be kind of a bigger guy. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, we can sketch over this now. Hold up, we need the eye lines. I don't know if I particularly like his face shape, but it's fine. I need to turn on a light. It's getting dark. Okay, I'm okay. Random cough. Almost died. I'm okay. Okay. This doesn't look so bad. Hell yeah. The eye line can actually be a little. There we go. And the foreheads can be slightly bigger. If anyone's ever curious about these lines that I do on the face, so this is where the hairline starts. This is where the eyebrows start, and then this is where the eyes would be. I do that to help me mark where everything should be on the face. Because it's really easy to go past this and for it to just look kind of weird. It also helps me determine where the eyes, or how big the eyes should be and where they need to go. There's a lot of technical stuff that I do. I don't always follow it, but it's a good guideline. Like, at least it's there. Because, like, this needs to be lowered. Because he's kind of looking down, I guess. Okay, that looks weird. Kind of weird. Maybe not that much. Also, it needs to be moved, like, here. That kind of ruins. There we go. No, we're good. His head can be a little smaller. Made it slightly too big. That makes him look really big. Maybe we should do it for his whole body. Hold on. Shrink this man down. Like here? Question mark? There we go. Okay, whatever. We can sketch it out. These are just sketches to feel out the characters. They don't need to be perfect. That's what I tell myself. That's what I tell myself. That's how I reassure myself. I also don't know how to draw faces from a straight perspective because I always add like a little cheek when they're 3/4, but it doesn't happen here and it looks weird to me. Oh, before I do this, okay, hold up. I wanted to flip the canvas. That's right. Just check if everything is good. A little wonky. Whoops, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Liquify tool. Where's liquify tool? That will help me out a little bit. Yeah, this guy, his face or his head is still a little too big. Okay, either that or we make the other guy's head bigger. That is also what we do. Okay, that's too much. That's too much. Maybe a little like that. I don't know. Maybe your neck is too long. Yeah, there you go. You know what? We roll with it. That's fine. Again, this is just exploratory sketches, just to feel out the vibe. That's what I remind myself. It's okay. It's okay. They're just sketches. I think it's because it takes up digital space that I'm also a little worried. If this was on paper, I would be a lot more free and loose. But for some reason, because it's digital, I don't know, I have this feeling or this expectation to make it look good. But that's not true. That doesn't happen. Okay, we're getting to the face. My favorite part. Artists always have like different parts that they like to draw. A lot of people like the face, but I know that there are some people who like, I don't know, like real, not weird things, but like just stuff that you wouldn't expect. Like I like drawing the hair. My favorite part is drawing ears. Or sometimes if they're really weird, it's like my favorite part to draw is feet, and it's like, okay, I'ma go. It was nice chatting with you, but I'm gonna go. God, what does this guy look like? I don't know. Also, I don't remember my own style anymore. God damn it. I've drawn chibis for too long. I don't know how to draw men. We have to do Hawkeye July all over again, guys. I have forgotten. What expression am I giving him? I don't know. I don't know. Just feel. There we go. I was like, he has to be angrier. More annoyed. Not angry, but more annoyed. Here we go. Every time I draw, my style is different. What the fuck? Like, I don't recognize what my style right now as for drawing. It's weird. It's like, huh, something's missing. Draws mole. There we go. Also, his glasses. He looks different without his glasses. Again, Clark Kent effect. Oops, that's not how you draw the ear. The ear is like this. Actually, this is not at all how you draw an ear. This ear pops out a little too much. There we go. Okay, not too bad. Just vibe. I really like the hairstyles I gave him. I like how it's almost the same style, just different sides a little bit with the bangs. I don't know. I thought I was smart for that. Yeah, they're not nameless. I think one of the most important things to do is name your characters, especially like if they're for a project or something. That's like the most important thing. Because one is awkward to refer them as like this character or a or the main character. If you give them a name, it's much easier to talk about them, but also just gives them a lot more life and purpose. Hold up, we need to draw his glasses. He doesn't look like himself without his glasses. God, I don't know how to. Not I don't have glasses, so a lot of my OCs don't have glasses. But I thought of being. I was like, this guy seems like this is the OC where I like cover all the things I've never done with a character, but I've always wanted to. So like glasses, heterochromia, vampire. He has like all the. He checks all the boxes for stuff that I always wanted in an OC, but I've never drawn. But that also makes it hard because I'm not used to drawing them. Oh, that's too far out. Oops. He looks really young. I drew him really young. Hold up. How do we fix this? We have to raise up his features a little bit, but that means I have to raise up everything. Yeah, I should have figured this out before I did that, but alright. Oh, there we go. See? Problem solved. The glasses can't be here, though. The glasses actually have to be. Yeah, I don't know how to draw glasses. Never mind. I think they were fine with the way they were. A little crooked, but that's fine. Whatever. Little hair sprout. There we go. What else is about this character? Okay, so this guy's the main character. His name's Neon. I haven't figured out his name yet, but he is a homicide detective. And his whole deal, and I'm trying to figure this out. Let's still work out the kinks. But suppose the main idea is that he's a vampire and he's trying to figure out like who killed his brother, and that's also why he's a vampire in a sort of way. I don't know if it was like consent or anything like that. I don't know, still figuring out, but that's his whole deal. He's like trying to figure out. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. He's just a vampire. Really had to think about it. I'm really unsure. It can go in many directions. I drew him so weird. I don't know if this is how I imagine him looking. Whoops. There is such a thing as too much eyeliner. But that's fine. Okay, we're here. Okay, do we want to draw the other guy's face too? Or do we want to draw one and then draw the other? Honestly, you should be drawing Luo first because he's the one that we're having struggles with design-wise, vibe-wise. I feel like his face has to be... His face should actually be a lot more straight, but I didn't draw that. Okay, we can redraw it. Hold up. Let me redraw the face. Sorry, everybody. Because it's supposed to be more front-facing. I don't know that fixed it. Okay. Well, whatever. In my brain, it looks different. I don't know that's better, honestly. Let's just sketch over it. That'll help me. Like, do I give him a little bit of a cheek? I don't know. That's the hard part about drawing people in the front face. It's like, how much would come out? How much shows? And would it just be like straight? No idea. Okay, I have 20 minutes. 20 minutes and then, well, not even 20. Technically, we should be ending at 6, and that's in 10 minutes, but I'm 10 minutes late. I started at like, what, 3:15-ish? But yeah, as long as maybe we can get their faces in. Well, maybe we'll sketch tomorrow because I am we are supposed to stream tomorrow too, so maybe we'll just sketch. Maybe we'll do something chill and, and never before done on this channel, just sketch. Sketch and just figure out these characters before doing reference sheets. Wow, the music really took a turn. Okay. It was all calm and all of a sudden, which one is this one? I have a feeling. Ah, it's lit. Okay. Oh wait, no. Is this one lit? I can't remember. This is a song, like an original song that they did. Oh, I can't remember. What mark are we? Set stream? Maybe. I'll think about it. I don't usually do that because sketching on stream stresses me out because because it's being live streamed, I have this feeling that it has to be perfect, but that's not really the case. Sketches should be loose and stuff. Oh, it's called Killing Summer. I've listened to this one before. All of the rappers like covers are gonna be such a change in vibe. Okay, and how do I draw noses? That's another thing that I've always struggled with. Ugh, I can't draw your face. Oh my god. So ugly. I can't. Why am I struggling so bad? It's the nose. It's the front facing nose. That's my biggest enemy right here. Yeah, and how did I think this guy? I can't remember. I want his eyes to be a little more angular, but I don't want to copy the same shape as the other character. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I think it depends on where it tilts down. His eye is a little big. Just a little bit. That's the one thing I struggled with, and I always had to fix when I was doing Hawkeye July. I would always draw the eyes like super big, but I would. The thing that improved was my ability to see it and sort of fix it. But drawing it directly, I would always draw the eyes still too big. My style looks so different when I draw noses like like that, like in a more realistic way. It's kind of weird. Like it's like I don't even recognize my own style whenever I do that. But again, I'm trying to draw more inclusive noses, different shapes. And the only way I can do that is by drawing them in a more realistic manner. But oh boy, it's gonna be a learning process. Okay, vibey vibes. I actually do like this place a lot because it is technically still Plave, but it's their cover tracks. Is he even looking at him? Oh yeah, he is. Okay. Boosh. Oh, I know this song. That's funny. I wonder if that reads as a lip piercing. It's supposed to be. But sometimes I look at it, it looks like a fang or something, like a little tooth. Okay, my favorite part, the hair. You will no longer be bald. You will look like the character you're meant to be. Okay, okay. Okay, that's too much. It goes into his eye too much. It's fucking stabbing his eye out with his hair. Yeah, we might do a sketching stream tomorrow because I'm still just trying to figure out these characters, and since stream is ending soon, that's not enough time. But I think it might be fun, you know. I don't really sketch on stream, so it might just be a nice little relaxing thing. The sign needs to be moved a little bit. They're kind of. There we go. Just a little bit. So that they're not. Or his eye isn't lazy, I guess. That's the best way for me to describe it. I'm just vibing, guys. This song, I'm just vibing. Okay, okay, hair. I was originally gonna give this character like hair that puffed up like dog ears, but I was like, he's supposed to be kind of cool, so I don't think that would work. But that's in the concepts. That was the thing that I was gonna do. Because then they could be like dog and cat, that kind of dynamic. But he still looks that way. It's still like the fluffy hair and stuff like that. What the fuck? Wait, did two of the members of this band cover the same song? That's weird. Okay, maybe they're having a competition. Whose cover is better? Because this is a different member of the band. That's funny. Okay, that's way... Is it too voluminous? I don't know. I kind of like it, but maybe too much. Gotta tone it down a little bit. This neck is too skinny. That was also another thing that I kept doing, making the necks too skinny. It's a little better than when I first started, but still need to always edit it afterwards. Maybe too much. Okay, maybe that was too much. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to be really free and light. Why does he have a choker, you might ask? I don't know. That's just a thing that I like to give my characters. It's cool. Because it's cool. That's all the reason you really need, honestly. Just because, you know. Ugh, I don't want to draw hands. Ugh, okay. Okay, well, it's 6. I have 10 minutes until the 3-hour mark. Let's see if I can get any more done. God, the hands. Anyway. Ooh, I'm gonna crash out. Oh, I'm gonna crash out. Choke her? I barely know her. Cue laugh track. Fish her? I love that, by the way. I know that's like really typical, like, or really like cliche, but I actually really like those jokes. There's a streamer that I watch. His name is Kick the PJ, and a lot of his streams, he makes that joke a lot, and I think it's funny. It especially happens with Stardew, so it's like, fish her, I barely know her, or Smelter, I barely know her. I love that. It's not clever. It's just funny for some reason. In my brain, I think it's funny. God, I can't draw this guy's hair. Luo, you motherfucker. I can't draw you. You're pissing me off. It would have been better if I actually made his face at a 3/4 view, but I didn't do that, and now I'm suffering the consequences. God, now his face looks weird. Yeah, it should be at like 3/4 view instead. So his cheek would come out, but oh well. Either I do that or I move everything over. This is hard. Drawing's hard. I don't know why I decided one day to draw. Biggest mistake of my life. I regret. No, I don't. Ugh, oh my god. Yeah, I'm like really hating how I did his face. No. I think what's also throwing me off is the nose and how I drew it. It should be like straight, right? There, that kind of helps a little bit. A tiny, tiny bit, but not really. God! I hate him. I hate you. Can you imagine your mom came up or God came up to you and was like, God damn it, I hate you. I'd be like, what? That's why we gotta be nice. We had to apologize. I'm sorry, Luo. We love you. You're just really hard to draw right off the bat. Maybe we'll dedicate a whole month challenge just to drawing you one day. Cause god damn it, you're really difficult for me to draw. We say it as a joke. We don't really mean it. We love our children. Why would we create them if we didn't love them? No matter, even though we give them trauma, or maybe it might not seem like we like them. We do. Also, I think his eyes are too low. There we go. Slightly better. I'd like to see him suffer. Oh yeah, these OCs suffer for sure. Can't fucking draw your face, and I hate it. Oh my god, it's getting messy. The shit's getting messy. What is wrong? What is wrong with this sketch? Remember to save in 4 minutes? Okay. Well, we'll see. You know me. You know me. I barely remember on a regular basis. Okay, maybe I made his hair too long. I was trying something, but I don't think it's gonna work. He was originally gonna have a mullet, so I mean he's kind of like bordering that, but not exactly. But he was gonna have like a full on mullet. What happened to his face or his mouth? What happened? Okay, that's just too much. Okay. Okay, I think that looks good. Question mark. Okay, sort of getting the feel for this character a little bit. Masaka, remember to save Hamaru. Yep, that's me. Always. Always. I do save. I just don't save often. And yeah, I mean, that's just as bad. You can argue that's just as bad. God, I haven't heard like my favorite member of this band. His covers haven't been on this playlist yet. I'm sad. I just want to hear my man. Choke her? I don't know why it's stuck in my head. Choke her? I barely know her. I love that. I'm sorry. That just reminded me. Now every time I see him or see a choker, I'm gonna be like, choker? I barely know her. Oh my god. Stupid. Such simplicity. My brain is just so simple. Let me take a sip of water. That salt, it gets me every time. It feels like It feels like I'm at like the pool and my fruit punch got or not even the pool, the ocean, and my fruit punch got my juice got like spilled into or something. I don't know, or the ocean spat in my drink. At least like everything that I drink or eat that's sweet will be even sweeter because of all the salt that I'm drinking. I don't know how low or how high the jacket is. If it was me, or if I wanted to make it like really cropped because that's my thing. But I do use a whole water. I use like my whole hydro flask, so it's a big thing of water. But it's still like taste. It's still like palatable. Like I still taste it. The salt's not gonna go away. That's its whole thing. Salt. I realize a lot of my OCs, if not all, most if not all my OCs wear ties. That's just my thing, I guess. That's just my that's just my thing. And then I just looked at myself and I was like, "Oh yeah, I also have a tie." Wait, this is an English song. I didn't realize they wasn't this Michael Jackson or something? I did not know that they covered a Michael Jackson song. No, this is Bruno Mars. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with me? I think this sounds like Bruno. This is more Bruno Mars style. His head's too big. Hold on. Oh god. Okay, now his neck is too big. Wait, is it? Not really. Maybe I would slim it down a little bit. Don't forget to save. Oh yeah, it is save time. It's save time and it's time for me to dip. Oh, I was actually kind of getting into sketching a little bit. Well, tomorrow we'll do more sketching. Because I do really want to figure out these OCs. Whenever I make an OC or I'm redesigning a character, that's all I can think about. It's just in my brain. Always. I don't know. It's like tunnel vision. It's like, oh, I think it's because I make imaginary scenarios in my head. So and it's hard to do when you don't know what they look like. So my brain is always like, oh, I gotta figure out what they look like so I can keep making up scenarios in my brain. That's why. But anyway, I have to go. But oh, I want to keep working. I want to keep working, but I shouldn't. His head is hold on. There's still some issues with the anatomy, and I can't fully pinpoint it. I think we do need to give our eyes a rest to just adjust and to see what the hell is the problem. So yeah, I can't exactly tell. Okay, let's not do it. Okay, let's just save here. This is what we got. We finished the drawing of Nicole, which I'm happy. That has kind of been weighing on me since that we've been working on for a while, and now we're free. We'll draw OCs and we'll get back to designing charms and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to head out, guys. Oh, let me save real quick. We have to name this file. What are we gonna call this? Let's call this sketch folder. Sketch file. Neon and Luo sketch. There you go. That is our file, and there you go. Free at least. Well, I've always been free. It's just like my own goals and obligations to myself. So we're gonna allow myself to draw OCs and stuff. So yeah, this is what we have so far. And yeah, so I'm gonna head out, everyone. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll also post a stream schedule tomorrow. I forgot to do it today because it's just been so hectic. But anyway, yeah. Stay healthy, stay safe, eat water. Yeah, I said that right. Eat water, drink food, and yeah. Bye bye, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow.